Oh, hey guys. So, I don't think I gotta tell you exactly where I'm at, but I think you guys have a rough idea. If not, considering the green, it's a little green out here. Well, here's the sign, so it kind of doesn't give it away, but, usual spot over here in Indiana Turnpike, about 28 miles from the Portage exit that goes into Chicago. Which I don't know about you guys, but I call pretty much that I-80 stretch from pretty much the interchange to get off the turnpike and go into the drop down on the back onto 80. But I call all of that all the way pretty much to Joliet, all Chicago. It's all Chicago to me. I don't care if it's Indiana, I don't care if it's Illinois, I don't care anything. I don't care. It's all Chicago because it all acts like Chicago. Stupid ass ladder over there squeaking away. But got a pretty easy load, pretty good load actually. What was it, like 5 stops, 30,000 pounds. It's got enough. I'll be home probably Monday afternoon to evening. Had enough time to do a reset at home, so I won't even leave till Wednesday for a Thursday 7 a.m. in Portland. But I won't even leave till early Wednesday morning. So I'm gonna get reset in and everything at home. Which that'd be a first since I've been running, especially running this truck, but book mile loads, that's the first. Well, I did get a reset at home before, but that was like 3 or 4 days. But that's also because of that, more of the fact that the emissions unplugged itself as I was going to Wyoming from Nebraska. So, that was just more of a air quote breakdown, And honestly, if I had seen the plug, because it was inside the frame rail, I couldn't see it, right? It was directly underneath my seat, up above the depth tank, in the frame rail. I never saw it, and it's. And I was looking all over my truck. I actually got under and everything. I just somehow didn't see it. But if I had, all the fix was plug it back in, and it was up and running. So, dumb. But hey, if you're gonna have a breakdown, even though I took it to my shop, they said no. And this was last summer, right? No. This was last summer. This was the first year of the truck. So, but I took it to my shop. They plugged it, or found it unplugged. They plugged it back in. Did an update. They didn't do the update. They plugged it back in, zip tied it. It still had codes, which the codes cleared themselves by the time when I dropped out of the dealership for the dealership to look at it more. And then the dealership went in there. Went out next day to grab it, and there was nothing wrong with the truck. But they did a free update, so But I'm really looking forward to getting a reset done at home. I've got so many parts, so it's gonna have me, because this trailer, like I said, I have a bent leveling rod. I've had the new leveling rod at home for 2 weeks now. Looking forward to that because the trailer leans hard to the right because it's raised 4 inches on the left, so on the driver's side, and only an inch on the driver's side, so it fucking just leans. And look, I let go of the steering wheel, and that's what happened. So this trailer just fucking pulls me right to the right immediately. It's really fun when it's windy. It's really fun, but it is what it is, though. I got all kinds of shit to do, but Tuesday, well, it depends when I get home Monday, but probably Tuesday, because the weather's starting to get nice. I'll probably come back to the truck, mop the floor, install that leveling rod, install that 3-way valve. Just some shit like that, but stock the truck up. I'm not really looking forward to getting up early Wednesday, but It's the consequence of going home for 34. It ain't too bad though. Really, all's gonna have to happen is I gotta get up like Thursday, like 1 a.m. in the morning. So, whatever. It just feel like a normal fucking day. I'll be done early Thursday. I'll probably be done around 1300. So I mean, nothing else. I mean, I'm at that point. I'm done till Friday at 0600. So no 0500 because I gotta check in at 5:30. But receiving starts at 6. So you know, it's no problem. Easy peasy. But got 6.9 mpg yesterday with this 30,000 pounds, right? It's amazing right now with fuel prices that if you put in fuel below $5, it feels like a win, even though that feels so wrong to say. So wrong to say. But since I don't have to be in Lincoln, until tomorrow. I'm just going to do 65 all the way. I'm also expecting to be in a pretty heavy wind west of Chicago. So I'm in no real hurry. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I'm trying to say a brand, but okay. Because if I can maintain like 7.5 mpg today, that will mitigate the wind, especially if I save before I get into the wind. If I can save the fuel that the wind's gonna cost me before I get into it, you know. So if I can save like 10-15 gallons, cool. Because it won't surprise me if I get like closer to 5.5 to 6.3 mpg in that wind. But it is supposed to be warm, so hopefully it doesn't cost me as much. It's supposed to be in like anywhere from mid 60s to mid 70s. From Iowa to Omaha, well, Lincoln. And I'll just end up parking on the street outside my customer, more than likely. I'm just hoping that my 54 cases in the morning don't take fucking 3 hours. Because that'd be a little aggravating. Because if they don't take 3 hours, I could be home from 1 to 2. That'd be way better than fucking getting home at like 4 to 5. I do go back an hour, but it would be way better. It has been nice though to have fuel drop in the last 3 days. So let's see, 57 and 15 tomorrow. We went up 8 cents between those two, so you know. But I'm expecting it to climb back up next week. But who knows? We might get get more stabilization over the next week. But I don't think the ceasefire is going to last. I don't think it's going to go the way we want. I don't think so. But it's gonna be fun summer. That's why I'm kind of starting to get things, trying to spend a little bit more money and get some things for MPG. Which this truck has something holding itself back, anyways. So when I get this truck and take it to take a couple weeks out to get some of the repairs done, I'll probably end up doing some compression tests and pop the cover off and take a look. And you know, do an overhead and all that shit. Because you know, like it's possible I need some sleeves and I might need some injectors. I might have an injector getting worn out, but if I have one, I'll do all of them. But I'll also end up doing sleeves at the same time, just to not double dip on labor. It's always something though. I had to order a soot sensor. When did I order that? I think I ordered it Tuesday. They'll be there Monday at the house. The heater went out on it, and it's not a problem when it's warm, but when it's cold and it has to warm itself up, the module does. It throws codes, so it popped up a couple weeks ago, but it didn't stick around. So I thought maybe there is such things as like ghost codes or hiccups. You know, just because you have a code doesn't mean shit. And it was only intermittent. It popped around for a full day. It stayed constant for a full day, then it went away. Never came back until this week. Which probably means I'll probably end up doing the what is it? The AHI module, which is the dozer, the 7th injector. That's what shoots the I don't remember if it shoots the fuel or the depth. It shoots one of the two. I think it's the one that shoots it controls the depth that goes in to the emissions. And this truck has, my emissions have been pretty problem free, so I'll end up taking a look at my EGR though in those couple weeks too, the EGR cooler. I did flush it out at Christmas, so I'll end up having to take another look at it when I go in to do the transmission and the valve seals, or not the valve seals, the fucking timing gaskets, rear main seal and all that. I'll probably have them pop the boot off and look. I'll probably have them replace the boots, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I'll probably buy the kit and just have them replace them. Oh, I got that clamp and gasket for the flex pipe at home too, so should be able to do that myself. Should be. Depends if that gasket wants to cooperate. Called Volvo up in Cheyenne and got that, the clamp, the gasket, and that fucking stupid ass oh, I got 4 things. So these Volvo, well, I don't know. I think other trucks do, but the Volvo's got a air pressure valve or some. It's an air pressure manifold or some shit. It's a plastic valve that I guess if it breaks, it will sideline your truck, like at the road call. And it's cheap. It's like $50-$70, but so all 3 of those, it was like $120. It's stupid how much clamps and gaskets are. But I set up an account with Volvo earlier this year, I believe. Could have been last year. With my card on file, so all I gotta do is call them up, tell them what I need, and pay for shipping, which $40 shipping is kind of retarded, but you know, it's based on weight. Pay for ground shipping. FedEx to go from Cheyenne to my town is only 2.5 hours, so that was next day delivery pretty much. So free overnight shipping for me in a sense. I got upgraded to first class, upgraded for overnight shipping. But that was $180 between the freight and the parts. But I also on eBay I ordered my the plastic heater core valve, and that's where all the heater core hoses or heater hoses latch onto. That's one of them. The Nextran wants $200 for the other one, which is not plastic. But that's the heater hose manifold or some shit, and that's the one inside the frame rail. I guess it's technically behind the water fuel separator. It's between the coolant filter and the water fuel separator on the frame rail. So they want $200 for that. That'll be next week. I budget, right? I budget. I'm gonna replace all my heater hoses probably this summer at some point. I'm actually gonna replace all the hoses on the truck, but probably this summer at some point. Probably in July, actually, when I get to take the truck down. But I'm gonna do all my heater hoses, and I'm gonna also replace my coolant lines, the little thin ass plastic lines that go off the reservoir. I'm gonna replace those with a silicone heater hose. I think it's 5/8, but I don't know. I believe it's 5/8. But I'm gonna go by Napa or Fleet Pride or some shit. Probably Napa, because my Fleet Pride in my town's tiny, so they don't really have parts out, you know, in the main area. Napa does. Yeah. It's always little things in these trucks. But honestly, though, I'd rather have all the little shit and all the big shit. Like, I don't want to pay no 12 to 18 grand for a one box, you know. That means everything. That'd be out the door, you know. That means that's with labor, and because the one box is like 10 grand, right? But all the other shit adds up plus the labor, right? So I don't want to pay for that. I don't like the clutch and flywheel. That's like $6,500 for OEM shit plus labor, but that also includes dropping transmission, all that, right? But I don't really count that as major. I mean, sure, 7 grand must be as major, but like whenever I do a rebuild, I'm not gonna rebuild this motor. I'll just do a reman motor with everything. So the tier 3 package, probably like 50 grand or whatever, and that will give me a new turbo, reman turbo, you know, all kinds of shit like that, right? Although I might be able to save myself money. Might. We'll see. We'll see. Because if I don't know. Little internal thinking. Ow, fuck you, pothole. But the reason why I do that, I go to Volvo too for that. It's just, you know, have the warranty, but also have pretty much every major component at that point. I have warranty on it too. Turbo blows. I get like, I think it's 3 years unlimited mile warranty, you know, for example, at any dealership. So there's some benefits. But I like all the little shit is just stupid. Like still gonna do the Christmas time. I'll end up dropping the truck off at the shop and get all my suspension replaced. You know, all U-bolts, new leaf springs, because I'll be damn near 800,000 miles at that point, probably a little bit more. I'm already at 712. Torsion bars, new shocks. Probably gonna end up doing a new pitman arm drag link. I'll end up putting my new tie rod bar in the ends. It's been in the trucks since last March. I had it as a case, but I was also told a little too soon I needed it, because like my current ends only had 2 degrees of play. That's not worn out enough for it to be to not hold. But this truck is gonna be a whole different fucking animal by the time 2027 hits. Not to mention it'll be paid off. Yeah. But they're at a minimum doing 10 grand of work. It could be up to 20 grand here in July. Do I do it start of July or towards the end of July? That's the only question. That's the only question. But it's always something. That's the reason why when anybody ever tells you that there is a magical number of money you need to buy a truck, they honestly don't know what the fuck they're talking about. 50 grand isn't even enough. The answer is always more. You think you have enough, more. Because bad shit always happens in groups. And the older your truck is, and also, well, the mindset too helps too. Don't try to fucking cut corners, do the shit all at once, save yourself, don't double dip on labor, yada 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 yada. You know, there's always something you can do. Like I firmly believe that the fuel additive, because I use Hot Shot Secrets, is probably saving my emissions. The only park regens I've ever done is ones I do every month manually, and I do that to test, put a real test on my emissions to see is there any issues happening. For example, that's the only reason why I found that I had loose clamps on the exhaust on the flex pipe, right behind front and back, is from doing the park regens, because that allows me to do the park regen, get out and look at the truck now while it's under a load and has pressure on it. Not to mention I can monitor it. I'm able to see if is it getting hot enough, is it too cold, how is the inlet outlet, you know. Like your mindset really helps you too, saving money. You should be ordering parts, but don't fucking go aftermarket on things. Like I could have got my NOx sensors for like $180 on Amazon for the pair. But of course, there's some Chinese shit, and they could last a week, they could last a month, they could last 2 years. You never know. Are you willing to gamble $1,000 in repairs on a 25? And if you do, difference is okay, $1,000 in repairs, or you pay like $2,500 one fucking time for OEM NOx sensors. That, by the way, have warranty on them, at least a part. If you do a dealership, it's still going to be about $2,000, $2,500, but either way, they'll have warranty on them. So they do have a warrant, like I think it's 1 year. So you at least have 1 year of coverage. But anyways, yeah, that's just the food side. But I'm going to get ready to go pay my tolls. I need my phone. But I still haven't got my fucking Easy Pass yet. But anyways, you guys stay safe out there. Until next time. Bye.